Hey guys, it's Holly. This is Suicide Prevention Month, and I just wanted to share my story with you because this week one of my friends told me that I was one of the most positive people that she knows, and I think maybe people think that of me, and they might think because I'm so positive and try and see the bright side of things and always have my rose-colored glasses on, that I don't understand being in a dark place or how depression affects people. About 10 years ago, I left my husband. I knew I wasn't living my most authentic life, and I wasn't attracted to him anymore. I was having feelings towards women, and it was just, we were the best of friends, and it was just a really messed up relationship, and I didn't really know how messed up and how many different ways it would affect me stepping away from that. But anyway, it was my 38th birthday, and he kicked me out of the house. So I had to go find somewhere else to live and kind of figure out my life from there. So for the next year, I was in a really dark place. And I don't think I was on Facebook yet. I think it was MySpace days. And I didn't have a lot of close friends. My ex-husband and I had a pretty substantial group of friends. But as I found out, they kind of, when the marriage split up, it could have been in my head, but I kind of thought that everyone went with him. And I just, I had a few friends in the area, but I wasn't really close with a whole lot of people. And I've always been very close with my family, but it was an awkward situation. But anyway, I was in a very dark place and thought about suicide quite a bit back then. I didn't want to be a burden to anyone. I didn't know where I was going to live, how the big picture of life was going to fit for me, affect me, affect other people. And I just thought, well, it would be easier and better if I wasn't in the picture. And had, the way your brain works, I had thought out different ways and written little what if letters, kind of. I didn't want anyone to feel like it was their fault, and there were so many things left unsaid for me and everybody in my family. So I had these letters in my desk just in case, that would happen, that they would know, that I loved them and, what they meant to me. And I don't remember a whole lot about the specific day, but it was just a bad day. And I was talking to someone online that I didn't know all that well, but he knew one of my good friends, and I guess he could sense something or pick up on it, and either called her or emailed her to come over. So she left her job and drove over to my house just to check on me, and just kind of snapped me out of it that somebody did care. And I went and saw a therapist, and it wasn't a very good fit. I think I saw a few different ones, but I ended up working through things on my own for the most part, and just realizing how precious life is, and that I do want to be here, and I do want to live. I'm not afraid of dying. I do think that there's going to be a better place after this, and I don't know, it's just hard to explain. But so I do try and and reach out to people and be there for them. And you just never know the effect that you're going to have on somebody. I learned a lot through my dad before he died, and he was always, one to leave positive comments on Facebook, or, just say a compliment to somebody, if he knew them or not. And, that just kind of made an impression on me, and I try and do the same things. And I must say that one of the most things I miss about him is, that no matter what I posted, he always had a little comment, or if it was a video, he'd have a comment, or would call and talk to me about things that I shared on social media. And, that was just like a blaringly obvious thing that was absent after he passed away. So, I don't know. I just think that that's sometimes overlooked, of how much that's important to touch people's lives in any way that you can, and be there for them. And I try and always be positive, and see the brighter, happier times of life, because you just never know how that's going to affect somebody. And there's just too much negativity as there is, and I just try and stay as far away from it as I can, because I do know the effects. And I think it's really easy to go down that deep, dark hole again. And it's not a place I want to visit. So, anyway, I just wanted to share a little bit about my story and a few thoughts on this month for suicide prevention. I've had some friends touched personally by it, and my thoughts and prayers are with them. And it does get better. So, hope you're having a great Sunday and a positive September.